let's do our Energizer, which is what I'm here for. I'm excited for it anyways, don't worry. But great to have singing and dancing as we go through. But the thing is we've got to think about what happens when we choose to follow Jesus and be part of God's family. Do we keep doing things our way, or do we start doing things God's way? We're going to play Guess That Bible Character. It's like the brand new hit TV show that you haven't seen yet. We're going to learn about how people in the Bible responded to following Jesus. There's going to be some clues. You're going to have to guess them. I've got about a bit of time to read them. It says 5 seconds. It'll take me a little bit longer. Some of them are some good clues, but shout out if you think you can get it. So let's put it up on the screen and let's start going. So, I used to take what wasn't mine. I cheated and lied all the time. I met Jesus up a tree. He called me friend and he forgave me. I gave back what I took and more, and now being kind is not a chore. Who am I? Let's have a look. I can hear it's Zacchaeus. Well done. You guys got that pretty quick. Well done. All right, let's have a look at our next one. All right, I had 7 evil spirits. Jesus saved me from that pain. I followed him and followed and supported him and was first to see him alive again. That's all the clue. Mary. Let's have a look. Mary Magdalene. There we go. Oh, we'll have to go back and read that one then, won't we? All right, let's have a look at our next one. I had a job nobody liked. I didn't know wrong from right. Jesus said, come follow me. I left my work to go and see. Jesus changed my heart that day. He changed my name, and now I say, follow Jesus. He is the way. Who am I? Let's have a look. Levi or Matthew. I did hear Matthew called out a couple of times. That's good. All right, let's have a look at our next one. I had many husbands. That is true. I made poor choices. What should I do? Jesus found me at a well. He knew about my life. How could he tell? He loved and forgave me, told me what to do. Now I tell others, do you know him too? Who am I? Woman at the well. Samaritan. Ooh. Henry VIII. Let's have a look. I feel like it's not Henry VIII. Let's have a look. The Samaritan woman. Yes. Yeah, some people don't always have names in the Bible. Sometimes we just know of their character and their legacy. But let's have a look at our next one. He was my brother, though I didn't know him well. I thought he was crazy. Anyone could tell. I finally saw who he really was, the Son of God, causing such a buzz. He changed my life, and now you can look. I wrote about him in a book. Who's this? Moses, Jude, lots of people. Lots a bit of confusion here. This is good. Good guessing game. I wonder at home if you're getting these. Let's have a look. It's James. James wrote about him in a book. Let's have a look. I've got 3 more to go. So let's have a look. I took things that were not mine. I was caught and paid for the crime. I mocked Jesus and the rest, but he forgave us. Who would have guessed? It changed my heart, and then I knew he was the king, and I would go to heaven too. Who am I? Got to think of a particular time. This one's actually quite hard, I think. A guy on a cross. Do you remember who was with Jesus on the cross? No. That dude is a really good guess. Let's have a look. Let's put it up on the screen. It's the thief that's on the cross with Jesus. You guys are getting there. That's good. All right, let's have a look at our next one. I got a new name. They were almost the same, but if you follow Jesus, I would put you in jail. He met me on the road. Now Sherry's tales. You can all hear the word. I was blind, but now I see. Let's have a look. I can hear it. You can all hear it. Saul or Paul. Well done. And it's our last one. I had a hard life. I was hurt as a child. Reading about Jesus in my chariot, my life was not mild. Philip knew me and taught me that Jesus knew my pain. I was thankful and joyful what knowledge I gained. I was baptized right then. My life transformed. Who am I? A guy that starts with M. Let's have a look. Have we got anyone else? Sorry? Moses? No. Let's have a look. Let's put this last one up. The Ethiopian. Did you read about it in Acts? Ethiopian. All right. Let's have a look. That's great. Well, the thing is that how many of them did you get at home or here in our group? Some of them are quite hard, which means it's a good reason to go back to our Bible and keep reading all of these incredible stories, because there is so much in our Bibles, in the influence that God has had through all of our lives and lives of so many others. But in all of them, there's one thing that you noticed in all those stories and all the riddles that we read out. Everyone who met Jesus changed their behavior. They stopped doing things their way and they started doing them God's way. Now, when we decide to become part of God's family, we become representatives of God, which means we get to show others through our words and our actions what it's like, what God is like, and so our words and actions should reflect how God wants us to live. Is there anything that God's asking us to change so that we are living His way?